I need Jesus. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so the day of the debate, we're gonna have Uncle Thomas on the screen. Later on, I'll show you all that picture. Meanwhile, today, since we're doing a hot debate on Jay-Z for president, have him up. You all are being judged on organization and clarity, use of arguments, use of cross-examination and rebuttal, and style presentation. So with the flip of the coin, affirmative is print and negative is blue. Again, this is our format. Cindy's gonna call you up. She's also gonna keep time. Now you know she sits there, so pay attention.
Right, we're gonna do the affirmative first. You get 3 minutes. Y'all need to decide who's going up.
That should have already been decided.
I'm not calling it. Affirmative's going up first, so whoever your strongest player is needs to go up first.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Remember, it's why he's supposed to be president.
Okay.
For negative, it'd be y'all disagree.
Okay, Jay-Z for president, y'all. Jay-Z was close to big, and after his death, he went through a depressive period. I think Mr. Carter is great for business. He's a great businessman, and that as far as life goes, he knows the struggles and the daily struggles that we deal with, which a few of our presidents don't. You know what I'm saying? Where we come from, or what we've been through, and he has. You know what I'm saying? He's been through all walks of life. He's been on our side of the fence, and now he's on that side of the fence, and he moves through philanthropic acts to encourage and boost everybody's confidence and let everybody know that it's okay and chase your dreams and keep chasing them. The rapper, he has owned many things such as clothes, chains, restaurants, sports management firm, 2 record labels, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that in society we can learn from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just somebody who doesn't understand what it is to not be on time on a bill, or you know what I'm saying, like worry about a cell phone bill, or where your next kick's coming from, or how you gonna support your kids in the future. He's with all of this. Him and his wife is with all of this. They're with the support, they're with helping, and I mean everybody, not just one type of group or one selection of people. He's with helping everybody. Everybody has a struggle, you know what I'm saying? I think that for president, he is a great option. I mean, if not great, good. He's better than what we've been getting, right? Yeah. I mean, if you can name me a president that deserves to sit on that seat more than he does as a human, you know what I'm saying, then let me know. But other than that, Jay-Z president.
You still have another minute to go.
Okay, and with that being said, I'm pretty sure that also my team would agree that Jay-Z as president would be nice to have a president. Especially with 30 seconds left, and you know, I'm pretty sure that they would want to chime in anytime just to say that Jay-Z for president, just one thing. Yeah, they could even say Jay-Z or Sean, anything. But yeah, Jay-Z for president. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried.
You did good. You did good. You were
Don't, no feedback right now. Just keep going. We're in the middle of the debate. Keep going. She's calling up the next.
You got cross-examination by the negative. You have 1.5 minutes.
Jay-Z, not for president. I disagree with my honorable opponent. Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z, a convicted drug felon for president. As my opponent said, philanthropist. He works, he does philanthropy work. Definition of philanthropy, do you know?
Involuntarily?
Shh. We don't do that during the debate.
Philanthropist, a person who seeks to promote the welfare of others, especially by the generous donation of money to good causes. Yes, he does have a lot of money. Yes, he may donate. Yes, you agree that he should be president. But why Jay-Z for president, a convicted drug felon, someone who has profanity language in their lyrics, someone who uses their money also in foreign and not American dollars. Aspiro is a company that he has for his technology, and it's a Norwegian company. He should use his money here in the United States if he wants to be president.
Right, now we have the negative constructive. Which is 4.5 minutes long.
That's you, because she has to go. Oh, negative construction. I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong team. My bad. Thanks, you.
I know you did. You got it, what's that?
4.5 minutes.
Alright. Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter. Yes, he is a hip hop rapper. Of course, he's make a lot of money. But does he help around for people? Like, of all people in America. Yes, like some lyricals, like he used, say, 99 Problems, saying F the law. But how can you say F the law even though the law has to be commanded and obeyed for in America? And top of that, yes, I agree with my opponent. Everybody has struggles. Everybody have problems. Everybody have issues. Can't deny it. But at the same time, how can you take it seriously? Even though you may not know if he's taking things seriously or he doesn't know how to learn his own mistakes. I'm not saying he can't learn his own mistakes, but how would you know if he learned his own mistakes? Till then, we all know he's a businessman. But does he take care of business to be as a president of the United States of America? Who knows? Because the thing is, fussing, cussing, screaming, and bussing, it's not accurate. As president, you gotta show discipline, responsibilities, and respect. And show up that as president, you care about for the America. And yes, he called himself, I'm not a businessman, but I'm a businessman. Of course, he's a businessman. But is he a man for the President of the United States of America? Or is he just a man for business, making money? Do I have
We've got another minute and 30 seconds.
a minute, 30 seconds? Yeah. And of course, we developed some issues that his wife and his sister-in-law that shows a lot of profanities and showed the actual video on social media that Beyonce's sister and Jay-Z have a couple of fights in the elevator, which that shows negativity. Like, how can you do that as president? Showing off, being disrespectful, and not taking matters in hand. I mean, we experience good and bad situations, of course. But is he willing to make that mistake? Or is he not going to learn to make another mistake? Like, he is a hip hop rapper, of course. But is he a man of America?
You done? All right. Cross-examination of the negative by the affirmative.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I gotta go.
Everybody has to go. She left
Come on,
though.
team,
Remember I
yeah.
said that. Mm-hmm.
You got a minute and 30 seconds on the clock.
Come on, girl, you can do this. If I did, you could do it.
Okay, so am I supposed to just talk about?
You're cross-examining the points that the negative made. He can't help you now.
Take your time. Do what you can do. Take your time. If not, you better start speaking about something. I'll critique you after. Remember, your side is for him being president. What notes did you take? That's why you're supposed to use your notebook. And your time is still going, by the way.
That's time.
And it's been 3 minutes already?
You only had a minute and a half.
Minute and a half. Look.
Oh.
Right. That's affirmative rebuttal. 2 minutes. Who's up?
Okay, affirmative rebuttal. I like what you said there, sir. But does money and hip hop really have anything to do with Jay-Z really being president? And just because of the mistakes he's made is no different than how everybody else makes their money. No different than, you know, I mean, maybe he sells drugs, but you know, there's somebody else out there that panhandles. There's somebody else out there that strips. There's somebody else out there that, I mean, that the world will see as negative. But when it comes to you and your family, wouldn't you want a man in America that stands behind what he believes in? Because as far as I know, Jay-Z hasn't changed, and the only way he has changed is into a businessman. So, just looking at him from the way I'm looking at him now, I would say he learned from his mistakes. Just look at the picture. Don't that look like a great president? Don't he look like he's just really thinking about what we need in America? Because that's what he supports. That's what he does. He has learned from his mistakes, and he's been through all walks of life. So I would say give him a chance. If we can give Trump a chance, then, you know what I'm saying, we can give him a chance. You know? Let's make America J again. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's with J, you know? So, yeah. As far as presidency goes, I think he'd be a great candidate. Because he not only knows your life, he knows everybody else's too. You know? So I would put a man in this position, and I think probably with us as a whole, we don't want to see people like this in a position based off of what they look like, not mentally what they had going on and what they could give you from their mistakes. Smart man learns from his mistakes. Wise man learns from the mistakes of others.
All right, we got negative rebuttal. 3 minutes.
As my opponent over here, my honorable opponent, has addressed that Jay-Z, why wouldn't we want a face or a man dressed like this for president? Yes, outer appearance has nothing to do with the people overall. Appearance cannot feed hunger. Appearance cannot shelter homeless. Just because you have money does not mean that you are a great presidential candidate. Heart, compassion, philanthropy, all are those good qualities of a political candidate. Yes, money does play a big role in being president. You need money to campaign, you need money to feed people, you need money to shelter. But sometimes when you sell drugs and you are convicted and then you are redeemed, sometimes when you make it to the top, you forget about those bottom people. You forget where you came from. He may not have forgotten where he came from. He does address it, but he is not a good candidate for presidential election. I'm sorry. Strippers, panhandling, those are not good qualities or a good reason for him to be able to relate to them and make him presidential candidate. Yes, stripping is a choice, panhandling is a choice. You have other means to get out there and work and take care of your families. Exactly what he did. He may have done it the dirty way, but he made his way to the top. He's a businessman, and he found his way to the top by selling drugs. He has no political background whatsoever. Listen, don't be agreeing. I'm sorry, I just got that. He just nodded. Okay, I'm sorry. So, Donald Trump, you said. We voted for Donald Trump. I did not vote for him, by the way. But the people voted for him. Yes, the people have to vote for Jay-Z. But you have to think about black man, drug conviction, president, not gonna happen. Donald Trump, businessman, money, lots of power. Yes. Sorry, I'm off topic. But can he lead the people? Can Jay-Z really relate to black and white?
Okay. Affirmative rejoinder. 1.5 minutes.
Give them a few seconds though.
This is actually
For the true debate, do you want me to keep their times down?
Because remember, if they go over, or remember if they're two, remember I gave the red or whatever, if they're two under or two over, they lose a point. But right now it's just to get them situated. All right, time, because you're not gonna have that much time during the debate.
Do we get to go again? No, we don't get to go again, right? This is it. This is it.
Boom.
You were excited for this.
Boom! You booming me?
No, I was
Yeah, you are.
moving.
I heard it.
I was helping.
He
All right, Shanita.
Alright.
said, boom.
Man, she don't need help. She don't need it.
Minute and 30 seconds.
You can't
On
have
you.
this fast a clock.
Start now. Okay, so as my opponents over here said, that Trump was political. That is false information. He is not political at all. Jay-Z is definitely political. He spends most of his time with the Obamas. And his free times during the week, on the weekends, whatever. You also mentioned about Trump. So, you didn't know this, but he signed with Russia so that they can take us all out. Take over the whole world. Take us all out. Alright, so Jay-Z has done a lot. He has helped a lot of our artists like Rihanna, Neo. He also signed a $150 billion contract. Jay-Z famous, everybody knows him. He worked with a lot of artists, a lot of people. So, he will definitely make a good president, like.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all feedback.
We didn't have more time.
No, it was a pop debate. It was a reason. One, so you can shake off your kinks. Two, so you actually can be prepared. Three, on the day of, remember, you're not just doing this for yourselves. It's also in place of your persuasive and argumentative paper.
Right.
Outside of that, remember that you are honoring a living, not just because he's my uncle or my great uncle that people have forgot about or didn't know, a VA legend. He should be 100 years old, God willing, this summer. With that, remember what y'all are doing. So when you do the debate on the day of, please be serious. Yes, I know there might be giggles and keys, but you're talking about America, one nation. Somewhere in there, it's not gonna be some keys, because you gotta take it back, like I said, to the 1800s. You gotta take it back to, so that would be
That's
the slavery,
serious
that would be the
stuff,
lynching. So think about that when you're doing your debates. So focus, take this like it is, okay? But yeah, it was a pop for a reason. Team print.
It was pretty fun, I must say.
Yeah.
For you all, remember I said you should have your stronger one go first, have the stronger one end. So when you're not comfortable, even though you're team captain, which that is okay, you always don't have to lead in the front. You can lead from the back. That is fine. Figure out your strength and your weaknesses. For today, yes, it was Romeo, meaning you should have gone first and last. But in there, when they're doing their debate, as soon as you hear key points or things that you can counter, you should be like this. Remember, that's why I showed you great debaters. I said, I'm not gonna teach you, because the movie was teaching you. So you should be taking notes, doing whatever you need when you start hearing points that you can counter. Because that little side conversation is not gonna make it happen on the day of. So when you hear something, you need to literally take a note, like, okay, I can counter this, I can counter this. C. Make sure you're organized, but like I said, it was last minute. Romeo, when you're doing arguments, take the I out. Don't even say as a team, just say, look at your vocabulary that I gave you. You start out very strong on the Ebony. You might wanna say, be it resolved.
Okay.
Jay-Z will make a great president because.
Okay.
Don't say I believe. As a nation, he will be, keep it broad.
Okay.
Work on beating the time. Like I said, stronger person and goes first and last. So you all gotta start having meetings, and we'll start spending more time probably downstairs, maybe next class, to make sure y'all are good with that. But start to call each other, do whatever you need to do to get together. Homework, I said pick a topic. We already picked your topic. We already know we're not doing the essay, we're doing the debate. So you already know that that should be a stress reliever. Meaning, go through all the documentations that I sent you as captain. You need to make sure he got what he needs to get. So any definitions, anything, because when you get up here, affirmative should have said, we are the affirmative team, be it resolved, Jay-Z for president. Jay-Z should be president because you should have 3 points. Great debaters. Again, when you organize it like you're writing an essay. Ronell, you did good on way of holding your team up. I don't say down, up. Good on affirmative rebuttal that actually saved you. Make America J again. That was awesome. That's the wordplay you all need to use. Then nice recovery, Shanita. Nice way to go, but you could still have been stronger on that, okay? But like I said, that's okay. I'll give y'all these shapes later. We do know that Team Blue then today has won, but great cross-examination of the affirmative by the negative, good content, nice way to use Jay-Z's song lyrics or things that you know that he's done in the community or throughout. Cause is informal, stick to formal language. That also means don't use our colorful language of anything now that, well, FCC is getting real loose. But in honor then of Dr. Thomas Freeman, because he's about language formally, no colorful cussing. So make sure you should have said because. All right, nice way of the Jay-Z quote, nice way to stay on topic. Ebony, I like how you get up here and said, my opponent just said, da da da. I like how you also opened up with the definition or whatever it is that whatever it was you started, thank you, amen, that was good. So those are the things that you bring out. Nice style and nice way to call out the affirmative team as you did and you looked directly at them and got back on track. And then don't call that if you're ever off topic, don't say you're off topic, okay? So you all need to make sure then, if it's like you're writing an essay, you would have 3 points to address. So that means since you're not sure if you're gonna be affirmative or negative, you might wanna make sure everybody has 3 points to address, okay? All right, we'll get together, we'll huddle up like football, we'll go through our KRS-One. All right.